YouTube, hello, it is I, your cult leader, your cult father, your cult daddy, Keronzi, back once again. Let me get this camera set up properly. I mean, now it's just completely out of whack, isn't it? You gonna be kind-ish, kind of, maybe? That'll do. We are going back into Eorzea once more. This is another 0.5, though I'm just going to be switching up the release schedule, so this is going to be the next released video, so everything's going to get pushed back a bit while I'm doing all of this stuff now. But yeah, we are back on the hunt for more jobs. More jobs, more classes. We're doing that stuff. We're doing the class quests and everything. So I'm not sure if anyone's going to be joining today. If they do, if there's anyone that is another streamer, their links will be down below. That is for sure. But hey, if you're new here or returning viewer, thank you very much. Hit that subscribe, maybe leave a like and a comment. This is a blind playthrough, so you're going to talk about any of the plot points or anything I have not yet encountered. Well, just mark your comment with a spoiler so I can use my discretion. You could buy something from lore objects. From the lore objects module, you could buy something from, or you could possibly check out my throne list if you want to help me out that way. There's the link for the Quell and Shardfall system in game. So if you want to blend your fitness and gaming together, you can using that link below, which gets you $40 off of your purchase or equivalent. And just a small disclaimer, I do get a small kickback if you do use my link below. So let's get into this. Already got the game open. There we go. So I've done some things. Just do this. My saddlebag is like now full. So I've gotten stuff for fishing, though I had to stop fishing because I reached a point where I needed an ability I get for turning in this item, I believe. These items. And that's all of the items up to the end of A Realm Reborn for the Alchemists. But that's not where we're going to start, I don't think. I might actually have to do those. You know, I never actually picked who I'm going to be doing all of this stuff on. Right. I could try White Mage and hope I get the thing. I would like to do the entirety of Astrologian. But White Mage is probably going to be the main one that I'm using next, so I should probably look at trying to do all of the White Mage. Do White Mage. Do Pugilist. Yeah, let's start with White Mage, though. And it is Tranquil, I believe. Rera Osana has a task of great import for you. Ilya, you could not have come at a better time. We have dire need of your aid. There isn't time to explain, but know that there is trouble afoot. I would ask that you meet me at the Guardian Tree. Away we go. How fares the Great One? Unchanged from before, I'm afraid. He repeats the same words over and over. Then it falls to us to glean their meaning. Very well. Ilya, you will recall that the time we performed the quietening and quelled the Great One's rage. Since that day, we have continued communing with him to ensure that all is well, and it was, until recently. I'm afraid to say that an unsettling change came over the Great One some days ago. He has taken to repeating the same words to us. The taint floodeth the forests. Its beating heart to befoul. After some inquiries and research, we were able to learn that the Great One has spoken these words before, during the time of Atoa Kant. Immediately, we were made to wonder, when Master Atoa Kant embarked on his journey of healing, could his purpose have been to protect the forest from the taint of which the Great One now warns? We sought to delve further into this, but no accounts of Master Atoa's journey are to be found in Stillglade Fane. Such records as exist are in the keeping of his foremost student, the mage who received his remains from Ungumaro. If he is still alive, he may be able to assist us. We had prepared a missive, and we ask that you deliver it into his hands. After interring his beloved master, the man is said to have taken up registered at Full Gourd Float, that he might ever be near to tend the tomb. If he is there still, the locals should be able to point you in his direction. While you see to this task, my brother and I shall remain here and continue observing the Great One. My thanks in advance, Ilya. You seek Master Atoa's former student? I'm afraid he departed for the realm yonder. His granddaughter now tends to the tomb at Proud Creek in his stead. If truth be told, I am worried about her. The area is thick with fiends, and ever-experienced wood whalers avoid venturing there unaccompanied. That old fellow, I'm afraid he passed away some years ago. I remember him well, though. He took care of his master's tomb to the very end. His granddaughter, Eshiva, attends to the place now. And she's been especially attentive since those accursed bandits came and defiled it. Atoa Khan's old student? I heard that someone's tending the tomb, but it's a young maid, as I recall. Time for a flashbang of massive proportions. Oh, shit. Hang on. would be helpful if you had actually helped Kazushino. Thank you so much. I was so focused on tending the tomb, I failed to notice the things approaching me. What? You're searching for the granddaughter of Master Toa Khan's former student? Then you need search no more. I am a Shiva. Escova. Know that I have taken on my grandfather's responsibilities. If it is within my power to help the Seed Seers, then I should be glad to do so. The taint threatens the 12 wood. No Fika, have mercy. As the Seed Seers have surmised, 'twas to purge the taint that Master Otoa journeyed the length and breadth of the realm. Simply put, the taint is aether that has been befuddled. If we are to be rid of it, we must find the source of the corruption and cleanse it. The question is, are the Seed Seers prepared to do as Master Otoa once did? At any rate, it is best that I speak with them directly. I shall make my way to the Guardian Tree at once. My thanks for finding Eshiva, Ilya. She has told us all. If we are to protect the 12's wood from the taint, we must needs deal with the corruption at its source. Is that the way of it? It is. That was why Master Otoa embarked upon his journey, heedless of his Pajali heritage. And yet, Master Otoa was no ordinary Pajal. We are duty-bound to remain in the forest. We cannot simply leave it. Ilya, I am loath to ask this of you, after all you have already done for us, but the preservation of the 12 wood is at stake. You are not Pajali, and hence are not bound by the laws which bind us. Will you embark upon this quest in our stead? With all due respect, I cannot believe what I'm hearing. You would entrust the fate of the forest to an adventurer? Calm yourself, and know that Ilya is no ordinary adventurer. Nay, she is the white mage. She is a white mage true, chosen by Master Otoa himself to be his successor. She bears his soul crystal and his legacy both. I have every confidence that you will be able to purge the taint. As such, I will join my voice to my brother's request. Master Otoa's successor? That such an individual existed? I wish to make a request of my own. In his youth, my grandfather served Master Otoa proudly, accompanying him wherever he went and assisting him in purification rituals. It has ever been my desire to emulate my grandfather's deeds. If Ilya is to undertake this quest to eliminate the taint, I would likewise accompany and assist her. The journey will be fraught with peril. Are you willing to risk life and limbs solely for the sake of emulating your grandfather? I am, my lady. But that is not the whole of it. I cannot sit idly by while a threat encroaches upon the 12 wood. It is our home, and we each of us must do our part to protect it. Our part. I see that your heart is true. Very well. Assuming Ilya consents, and I see no reason why she should not, you have our blessing to accompany her. The fate of the 12 was in your hands. We shall pray for your success. We will need to make plans for the journey. Please come see me at Full Guard Float. The Full Gourd Float. And they call themselves Pajals. You wonder of my irritation? I shouldn't doubt. I suppose I ought to explain. You see, I was brought up on the tales of Master Atoa Khan's journey. The sufferings he endured for the sake of the 12 Wood. Young though I was deeply touched by his courage and sacrifice, and to this day his deeds remain close to my heart. That is why it irks me that the Seed Seers will not lift a finger to help the forest. But thankfully we have you. As Master Atoa's chosen, you are far more dependable than any Pajal alive. Now then, let us speak of our journey. Grandfather left his records of Master Atoa's journey in my keeping. I shall scour them for clues as to where we must go. While I do this, pray attend to your own preparations. I shall be here when you are ready to strike out. Ooh, I might not be able to complete this fully. We will see. You come at a good time, Ilya. I believe I have found a clue in my grandfather's records. There is a passage which tells of a time when the taint reached the forest via a subterranean water vein. Master Atoa traced it back to its source at Abelethia's spire, and there he purged the corruption. Lest you wonder, 'tis the mention of the water vein that interests me. Allow me to explain. Though the danger to the 12 Wood has become so dire as to elect empathetic warnings from the Great One, none of the Pajal or healers were aware of it. If we then consider the Great One's warning that the taint shall flood the forest, I'm inclined to conclude that that befouled aether is being conveyed via water veins. Years have passed since Master Atoa purged the taint. A new source of corruption may well have manifested in the intervening time. First, I suggest we take our investigation to the central highlands of Corpus, where, from the southern edges of Abelethia's spire, pray meet me at Camp Dragonhead. Ah, you are a lancer, or a dragoon, one or the other. Everything's frozen over. I had read about the snow-swept mountains of Corthus, but no amount of reading could substitute for seeing. I have a confession to make. This is my first time setting foot outside of the 12's Wood. The experience is proving to be at once fascinating and frightening, but I digress. While I awaited your arrival, I spoke with some of the knights about water veins. They say that one passes beneath the area just south of here. That area happens to be thick with fiends, and those fiends happen to have grown unnaturally aggressive of late. I would wager that the taint is to blame for this change. A short while ago, a band of knights departed for the area in question on a mission to cull the unruly creatures. Shall we go and join them? Yes. Yes, we shall. Interesting. My suspicions were correct. The taint has driven the fiends into a frenzy. Let us aid the knights, and then see to the cleansing. Let me help out these guys first. Hopefully this gives... It did not. Alright, well, I need to kill you. What on earth is going on here? Oh, you dying would be a bad thing. Same with you. This is getting a touch ridiculous. Okay. Jesus. That was... There it is, Olivia, the taint. I trust you know what to do. This energy, soothing and pure, 'tis precisely as my grandfather wrote. And your soul crystal, I believe it has taken on a new radiance. In all likelihood, the spirit of Master Toa within has bestowed upon you greater power. I wonder, could it be that the act of purifying serves to empower the White Mage? If this is true, it makes the Pajal's refusal to leave the forest even more incomprehensible. How long will they allow their laws to dictate their actions to the detriment of reason? At any rate, there is naught more to do here. Let us return to Camp Dragonhead. Let us review what we've learned. If we had, as we had suspected, the taint of being born along subterranean water veins. According to my grandfather's records, the headwater of that vein we just visited is situated further to the west. We must press through Ishgard proper to get there. Fortunately, travel restrictions have been eased since the Holy See was restored to the Alliance. Be that as it may, we will be venturing into the unknown. Master Atoa's journey did not take him there, and there is no telling what awaits us. We must tread warily and be no less than fully prepared. Had the Seedsea has been willing to come, with your powers combined, we would have been able to boldly go forward, but there is no point in dwelling upon that now. I shall survey the lay of the land in order to ascertain our next destination. Meanwhile, I suggest you take the time to accustom yourself with your newfound power. I shall be here when you are ready to resume our mission. Okay. New gauge. Alright. The healing gauge displayed the current number of lilies of white mages accumulated. Lilies are accumulated as time passes while engaged in combat. Lilies are consumed by using actions Afflutus Solus and Afflutus Rupture. That's not 100% true. Oh, no, Afflutus Solus, there it is. Whatever, designating an area in a Veil of Succor, granting healing over time to self and party members who enter. That's not bad. Slight regen. Anyway, I need to move that, so we move this. Down here with the rest of my things. Oh yeah, this does not offer much in the way of experience. Eshivas, so that means that I will need to get to level 60 before I do the other ones. That's good to know. Eshiva is ready to resume the mission of purging the taints. I am terribly sorry for the wait, Ilya. It has taken a while, but I believe we are now armed with sufficient knowledge of our destination. Let us continue into the Western Highlands. First, I suggest we make a brief stop in Falcon's Nest. If there has been an anomaly in the area, the locals may be able to tell us something. So, this is Falcon's Nest. To think that our architectural styles can differ so even within the same nation. Oh, shit. Well, I didn't even look at any of these. Okay, when we have finished Pray come meet me at the hamlet northern entrance. Okay, so I think we gotta talk around here. Yep, I want us to talk. My bad. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to skip through those. I'm unfamiliar with this taint of which you speak. We do consider dragons unclean, however. Speaking of the beasts, lately, there have been reports of a strange woman sulking about their remains. We are on the lookout for her, lest she proven to be a heretic. Hey, Halapande, how's it going? How are you this fine Sunday? A taint? Never heard of it. We've had a strange visitor, however, a foreign woman with the stench of death about her. Suspicious as she was, I decided to steal a peek at her belongings and, forgive me, but the mere recollection of it's like to bring up my breakfast. Anyway, after that, some few of us confronted her and demanded to know her purpose, but she refused to say a word. Nay, she looked straight through us with empty eyes and left the hamlet. As I recalled, she was heading to the north and west. Wherever it is she has gone, we are all well rid of her. Good and you? Yeah, I'm doing good. Tired. I have just put the piggies to their homes and sat down with a cup of coffee. Very nice. You've got you have pigs? That's cool. How many do you have? The rumors of this strange woman are on everyone's lips. This is likely but a coincidence, but it appears that we are headed in the same direction as her. There are water sources to the north, in the northwestern corner of the region, frozen lakes to be precise, and I would like to investigate there. I mislike the sound of this woman, and I'd sooner not cross paths with her, but we have a mission to fulfill. Let us keep moving. Two guinea pigs? Oh. Congratulations, Halapande, you are first. I remember I used to have guinea pigs when I was younger. And hamsters, I think. What are their names? Both the male names are Numi and Snufkin. Nice. How far north am I going? Damn. Well, literally just to the northeast. Well, we've met the person. They're named after characters from Trove Jason's book about Moomy and friends. Ah. Jansen. Trove Jansen. I think I recognize the name Moomy now that you say that. Yes, I know. The Moomins, right? She was a Finnish writer. Yes. Yeah. No. I remember. I think when I was younger, I remember seeing a few episodes. Not many, but I do remember seeing a few. Good gods, the stench is overpowering, even in this frigid climate. Forgive me for interrupting, but what are you doing? Searching. Humph. Rather more damage than I would have liked, but it will serve, after all. The experiment proceeds apace. Experiment? What in the heavens are you doing? Why must I justify myself to you? Well, I suppose you have no obligation to do so. It was just not every day that I see someone rummaging through a dragon's corpse. So I frighten you then? You find me repulsive like the rest of them? No, you misunderstand. I didn't mean to give any offense. Whatever you do is your business, to be sure. But if it isn't safe, to be alone out here. What would you suggest then? That I find a stout protector like your friend? As if anyone would ever be willing to help me. This aura you emanate. They sent you to hound me, haven't they? To remind that witch, Alaqua, that she has no place in the world. Alaqua? I am warning you, leave me alone. Interesting. Well, that was certainly queer. I know not what compelled me to speak with that woman. Alaqua, I believe she called herself. But I must confess to being morbidly curious about her experiments. But I mustn't let myself be distracted. We have work to do. Unless I am mistaken, the taint is manifested in this area. Let us split up and search for it. As a kid, I had 4 books. They were my favorites. But no one else here knew the characters. They are now known a little more. Yeah. But yeah, no, I remember there being like I think it was stop motion. It wasn't like a cartoon, but it was a kids show, but I believe they were stop motion. Alright, I need you to do this, Peter. Buddy, you need to help me. I can't just keep flashbanging them all the time. You found the taint and purified it? Well done. Though I cannot help but wonder, is it truly a coincidence that the taint chanced to have manifested where we met Alaqua? Being frozen to the bone isn't conducive to conversation. Let us return to Falcon Nest and warm ourselves before we discuss matters in earnest. With your most recent effort, I sense that your powers continue to grow. Suffice to say that this is a boon to our cause. The mission proceeds smoothly thus far. If we continue following the water vein, it should lead us to the source of the taint. As for the stranger, Alakwa, never have I felt so unsettled in someone's presence. Though the thought that she might be connected to the taint also bothers me, but until we know for certain, it avails us naught to dwell upon it. For now, I shall resume my investigation of water veins and try to deduce other locations where the taint might appear. Leave the investigative aspects of the mission to me, and pray continue honing your powers of purification. After all, no one else can purge the taint but you. Let's go, we've got Stone 3 now. Terrible news regarding the taints. Oh no. Terrible news, Ilya. The manifestation of the taints you purged here has reappeared. The fiends nearby were driven into a frenzy all over again, and they reportedly attacked a knight on patrol. Though the man managed to flee to the convictory, his wounds are grievous. And to compound matters, the camp's surgeons are all afield and cannot readily return. You are his only chance, Ilya. You must go to the convictory and save him. Alrighty then. Might have to jump into a leveling queue or something, I'm not sure. Boom, boom, ba-dum, dum. Boom, boom, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. How goes the planet crafting, Halapanda? I saw that you've been playing that recently. Have you been doing the new planet? He's in a bad way. Please, hurry and tend to his hurts. I can't die. What will become of my family? The pain fades. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thanks to you, the danger is past. However, he will still require constant care for a time. I shall remain on hand to help provide it. Meanwhile, you must go and purify the taint that has reappeared west of Banepool. Only you have the power to do so, Ilya. Please hurry before it can cause anyone any more harm. Replaying the first planet with a friend who finds it boring when playing alone. That's fair. Can understand that. After, we will play the DLC too. Nice. Obviously, I mean, you played it already. Do you find that going back to the old planet is any quicker after the new DLC and updates and everything, or is it still like the same kind of speed? Oh, Kazushimi's left. Okay, shit. Do that then. Do this as well. Just to increase my healing. You didn't do the DLC yet? Wait for a playthrough with my friend. No, that's fair. Like, I mean, we finished the first one, then we went onto the next one. But because I haven't started one of the the original Planet yet, 'cause I've still got some achievements I want to get from that. I wasn't sure if any of like the changes and updates from the DLC had carried into the original planet. Without spoiling too much, without spoiling anything actually, we have found that the speed of which things progresses, that you can get through your tiers and everything, definitely feels a hell of a lot quicker. I think we managed to get through quite a few tiers in our first episode, or our first play session on the new planet, than we did when we tried doing the first one. But we're not sure if that is down to just knowing what we're doing, or if things just aren't generally quicker or not. We're not entirely sure. I was wondering if you had felt that your start had been quicker going than like some of your other starts on the original planet. That was all. I don't know, my friend has a brain for these games, so we advance like super fast. Fair enough. I'm more a sidekick there. Hey, no, that's fair. Someone to bounce ideas off and everything. No, I get that. I get that. Decided to do a little banter with. I'm pleased to say that the knights will make a full recovery. Had you not come to his aid, his comrades believed he would have died. I see that you have already purified the taint. Good work, Ilya. I must say, though, that its reappearance baffles me. It should have taken far longer for our befouled aether to accumulate. I am disinclined to believe that this came about by itself. Nay, I sense that someone had a hand in this. I spoke with the knight after he had sufficiently recovered. Shortly before he was attacked, he caught sight of a foreign woman reeking of death. Alakwa. Whenever she appears, so too does the taint. I wasn't certain before, but now I'm convinced that it is no mere coincidence. Could it be that she is creating the taint? If so, to what end? Why would she continue to do such a thing? I know not her designs, but her actions cannot be borne. Should the taint continue to manifest, both Corthus and the Twelveswood would suffer unimaginable damage.
Excellent!
Still... Yes, I am aware that you're there. I'm in the middle of something, Shin. Hello, Shin. How are we doing?
Hello. You didn't message me and invite me. I'm deeply hurt.
I wasn't sure you were there. I was sure you were probably at lunch.
I've literally just got back.
Right, so yeah, I was right.
Still could have messaged me. Rude.
Yes. The updates in the first game were usually fun. Mainly the last one, which brought vehicles and stuff. Yes, the vehicles were fun. It changed one of my bases and changed one of my places into oblivion. Oh no! Hello, Shin Keronzi. You are now hidden. Yes, I'm aware because there's one person in the call and I have to change the reactives.
Not something I can do. It's all Ronzi's end.
Yeah, because having so many people in, or having so many people that I have that have reactives, like, I can't just overlay them and everything, because I'd have to move everyone around anyway. Stillglade Fane must know of this threat. I shall send word to them. Though I shan't raise my hopes that the Seedseers will bestir themselves, best to assume that we are on our own. Now then, our priority now is to track down Alakwa. The knight said that she was headed west to the Dravanian Forelands. Let us take our search to the main settlement there, Tailfeather. I believe it's called. Yeah, so looking at this, I do get experience for these quests, but nowhere near enough to get me up to level 60.
Oh, no, no. You won't get that.
I was hoping, but I was literally just into level 59. If I was higher in 59, it may have worked, but... How are you doing today, though, sir?
Not too bad, actually, which is quite surprising.
Indeed. Good to hear. I have spoken with a handful of locals. A strange woman has been witnessed coming and going with some regularity. I'm reasonably confident that it is Alakwa, but I shall try to gather more information for good measure. Something occurs to me, Ilya. If Alakwa is indeed responsible for creating the taint, she'll not take too kindly to our purifying it. It may well come to a confrontation. Pray use this time to further hone your powers, for we shall have need of it need of them ere long. I'll go as far as I can with the quests.
That's cool. And if you want to run a couple of dungeons or something to try and top that out so you can finish off, then give me a shout. I can come over and annoy you by hanging out in Idleshire.
Yeah, probably, so I can try and get this sorted.
Okay. Do you want to carry on until you can't carry on, or do you want to do that now?
Yeah, no, we'll carry on until I can't carry on. At least then I'll have all of my abilities.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Good tidings, Ilya. I have acquired definitive information on Alakwa. As before, the stench of death gave her away. A hunter she chanced to walk near couldn't help but notice the smell. When she realized that she was being observed, she quickly turned her steps west towards dragon territory. The hunter shouted a warning, but she continued on heedless. In light of her inclinations, I dare say she has business there. There is an area called Avalonia Fallen to the west. Let us head in that direction and try to pick up Alakwa's trail.
I think this is my favourite of the set of White Mage quests.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I'm a dark, morbid sort of person anyway, so...
Yeah. True. I mean, it is definitely interesting. Ooh. Might as well grab this. This road leading to Annex Shrine was originally called Dran Ern, which was roughly translates to the Path of Dragon and Man. Due to the difficult pronunciation, the road became known as the Dana Road over time, and its profound meaning was forgotten by all but the Dravanians. Oh, it's quite literally, this is where I needed to be anyway. No signs of Alakwa, but the area beyond is fraught with danger. Not even hunters dare venture in. I would sooner not wander these parts without some guarantee of that Alakwa is near, but we cannot afford to delay lest she elude us completely. Let us split up and search. If you would focus on the area to the north, I shall follow the high road west. Oh, and do keep an eye out for the taints. If Alakwa is here, it is like to have manifested.
I like the way she's like, yeah, it's dangerous from here on, so I'm gonna take the safe route and
Yeah. And you go and go your own way.
go into danger unprotected.
Yeah, you go into the wilds.
Because I insisted that I come along so I could protect you as a physical fighter, and you're just a caster. But yeah, no, fuck it, you go into the danger.
Yeah, not only a caster, but a healer. So.
I'm sure her ancestors are proud of her actions.
I'm sure.
Right, let's put this biker gang down.
Alakwa is not here. Rejoin Eshava on the westbound high road. This is not the westbound high road. This is past the westbound high road. Oh. Looks like they got into a fight. You should not have startled me. You. I see. You are the one who undid my work. Why do you interfere with my experiments? So it was you who created the taints. The taints, you say? An insult born of ignorance. What you so callously destroyed is a wellspring of life-giving ether. What are you saying? The taint is befouled ether, and it destroys life. So you choose to cling to your ignorance, like all the others. But it matters not what you think. When my experiment is complete, all those fools who tormented me and mine shall get their comeuppance. No, we won't let you continue your twisted experiment. Ilya, stop her. I believe you have more pressing concerns. Drawn to the ether, I shouldn't doubt, or the taint, as you insist on calling it. But such details are immaterial. By whatever name it is known, I shall fill the world with it and have my revenge. Do not interfere. Consider this your final warning. Uh-oh. That was a little... That AoE was a little bigger than my holy. But I have pulled in two... two ads.
Ah, yes, the joys of AoE.
Oop, and I'm dying.
Healer, cure thyself.
I am. Are they regenerating their own HP or are they healing themselves?
I can't tell because I'm not just watching your stream.
That's fair. No, I don't think they are. I think I'm just imagining things. You find a peculiar hunk of flesh on the ground.
That's no way to talk about Thancred.
Bankrid's not here.
You just said you found a hunk of flesh.
Thank you, Ilya. Again, you have saved me, and again, I am reminded of my own weakness. What have you there? Ugh. It is well I skipped my last meal. I'd wager this is part of Alakwa's experiment. The Seed Seers may be able to glean something from it, and yet I find myself loath to seek them out. They haven't lifted so much as a finger to help us. What can we expect of them now? We should consult them anyway. You have the right of it, Ilya. There is more at stake than a difference of opinion. If we are to save the 12 Woods, we must needs turn to the Seed Seers for aid. And it is settled. It is settled then. We return to the 12 Wood. Okay. Ooh, but I do get the quest here. Please hold on to the hunk of flesh. It is safer in your keeping. Now then, let us return to Camp Tranquil and explain the situation to the Seed Seers. Oh, my Chocobo saddlebag might be full, by the way.
Filled with what?
Filled with alchemy goods and fish.
Have you been fishing?
Well, yes, I've been fishing off stream.
Oh, right, yeah, you can do what you want off stream.
Yeah, I mean, I had to stop fishing because I need to do, like, the first quest for the fishing guild for Heaven's Ward and get cloud fishing, because the fish I need is in the Sea of Clouds, where there's, like, one waterfall, but the fish is in the clouds. Only off stream, almost any game has fishing in it. That is true. That is true, Halapande.
Problem is Ronzi gets so into it that he doesn't do anything else.
And you know what? There's something that I've come to realize.
What?
You can't have fishing without Shin.
I need to have words with you off stream about revealing my secrets, okay?
Ah, you are returned. How fares the effort of purging the taint? You wish to show us something? What does it tell us, brother? The elements are in trepidation of the flesh. It is infused with befuddled aether. Of this, um, of this, of this there can be no doubt. And with the Great One's warning growing ever more fervent, it seems plain that this Alakwa continues to sow the taint. Whatever it is she seeks to do, we must put a stop to it. Our Rune and I shall take a closer look at the flesh. In the meantime, you must resume your journey of purification. What? With all due respect? Oh, to hells with respect. I can't believe what I'm hearing. You would send us back into the midst of danger and with nary a word of counsel? I know full well that we ask much of you, but there is none other upon whom we can depend. Depend, you say? Instead of depending on others, why don't you do something for a change? We all know that you both have the power to do so. Do you realize how much Ilya has been through in your names? Oh, but of course you don't, because while she bled for you, you were hiding here with your heads in the treetops. If Master Toa were to see this, he would be turning in his grave. Heads in the treetops? What is the matter with her? To think that our own people see us in such a light. It cannot be helped, brother. We are bound to remain in the forest. Things are not as they were during Master Toa's time. Be that as it may, were the people to lose faith in us, for whom shall we convey the will of the elements? Forgive me, Ilya, but I would be alone. Rest assured, I will take a closer look at the tainted flesh. It seems our Rune is actually starting to heavily question the teachings that he was so staunchly for at the beginning of the White Mage questline.
Yep.
Our Rune has the right of it. It is our duty to facilitate harmony between man and elemental. All the laws of the forest count for naught if we fail in this. At any rate, we must needs stop Alakwa's dark design. And fear not, Ilya, henceforth we will not leave you to bear the burden alone. Pray allow us the time to consider our next step. Yeah, I believe I need to be 60 for this now, yeah. Gives 100,000 experience. Still not enough, but... Alright, are you over in
I'm
Shire
in
of
a
Idols?
dungeon at the moment.
Alright, no worries.
So give me a few moments.
Yep,
Oh,
no.
I just got blown up.
Nope. Explosions? Lotro lately gained bird watching without the bird. Is Shin needed to be next to a person or be put on the rod as a bait?
I'm really not sure what you'd like, if anyone would like what would be attracted if I was used as bait.
Crazy people.
Psychopaths.
Yeah. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and do some Fade Swallow wait.
Well, I'm out.
Oh, you're out,
So
okay.
I'm on my way.
Back to Idleshire. Imagine being stopped by an archway. Mer people, maybe? Maybe.
So, have you seen deep sea fish like anglerfish and
Yes.
the
Yeah.
horrible abominations of the deep?
Yep.
Imagine that, but mer people.
I mean, blobfish look like that because they're removed from their natural habitat.
I mean, they don't exactly look great when
In
they're
their
in their normal habitat.
No, but
yeah,
they don't look as bad as what they do outside of it.
I mean, that's like worrying about how a human would look in the vacuum of space.
Yeah, fair. Ready to go?
Yeah, go on then. How many of these horror shows do you think we're in for?
What you mean?
Low-level dungeons. Twice.
Oh.
I've only got one AoE.
I mean, if you want, I can. If you want, I can set it so that we go to level appropriate.
Yeah, I mean, if you're after XP
No.
only,
Yeah.
then it's better to just pick the newest dungeon available to you.
Yeah. Jeez, okay. You mind, sir? I don't want you dying.
I mean, I only have one mitigation at this level, and that's a 90-second recast, so I'm saving it for the bees.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair.
Pulling the ring.
We have now. Question is, will the people pick the bees? Looks like they are going for bees. Yeah, looks like they got it.
Yeah, I don't think they're so new as to not know what that represents.
Yeah, I don't. Well, one of them has a sprout. I don't know what the other symbol is.
Ugh. Oh, that will explain a lot.
What?
The bard or slash archer was jumping and look, he's trying. Yeah, off he goes, trying to rush ahead. That is a mentor.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. That,
Oh,
that's what happens when your mentor DPS refuses to target the bees.
I've been wasped.
All right. Calm your tits.
Never. I was gonna say, your health wasn't that low. I don't know
No,
what
well,
happened.
when
You
you
get
get hit
final
by
stunk.
2 final stings at once, yeah, that's kind of what happens.
I was gonna say, like, your health went from full to 0, I believe, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I admit I wasn't keeping a close eye on it.
Oh, you idiot. Ugh. And this is why mentors are generally
You know what?
disliked.
I might just not heal him anymore.
Yeah, just let him get smacked.
Yeah, it's not like I can add to the AoE.
Hmm. If he's in such a rush, he should contribute to the DPS instead of running ahead. Like I said, that's why mentors have a bad name.
Yeah. Oh.
He's picked the most annoying Lullaby voice as well. Yeah, there we go, buddy. Just make everything harder. Thank you.
Ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom.
All right, be ready. I'm pulling the bloody lot.
Yep.
Did he? Yeah, he did.
What, did he activate the,
Yes.
All of it sick?
Go on. I dare you.
Yes, DPS is down. We don't need to worry about putting the things on the pedestals, do we?
Don't really know. Only somebody would limit break.
I mean, I could.
And of course it's the mentor.
That's a Dragoon. Mentor gets through canal. Alright. Limited.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can just pick the highest one in your list.
True, but I want the seals.
All right. Just because you want to be kissed by a rose.
Well, I'm now Storm Captain, so I can get the chests. I want the seals.
Okay. Loot box. Add it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Gambling? Why not?
When we go around the corner,
Yep.
I'm taking as much as I can. Okay?
Okay. Go for it. I'll hit you with regen.
Run, run.
Ow. Alright, keep going.
Do you have Medica 2 yet?
No, that's a level 50 ability.
Okay.
Okay, I got caught by that. I really shouldn't have. That's my own fault.
Yay, more than one type of mitigation. So now I have one on 90-second cooldown and one on 120-second cooldown.
You should. There's Rampart and the one that lowers their attack.
No. I don't count that one
Okay.
as mitigation. Although I guess maybe it is.
Whoa, you. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I don't even have my oh shit button.
Oh, the other one that you've got then, the one that turns you into a zombie, or is that or is your zombie your oh shit button?
Zombie is oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got it's
Wall
called
to
Shadow
wall or not,
Wall.
or no, I'm good. I think we're good for that, Kira. Shadow Wall. Oh, okay. Not Wonder Wall.
No.
How you doing, Kuro? Hope you're doing well. Well, yeah, I'll clear that. You deserve it. Good to hear, good to hear.
Sure you're behind it.
Not to the side? Yep, no, not to the side. I didn't even see him turn around. That's my bad. All three of you got caught in that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm meant to.
Yeah, you're meant to.
Drop dragon.
Thought I was far enough away from Drop Dragon.
Right,
How
I'm
far are you
going up.
going?
I'm going up the stairs.
Alright, go, go.
Come with me. Drop dragon on the stairs.
Oh, I pulled something.
Alright. I was expecting it to arrive, just didn't know
Nope.
when.
Didn't want to be in that. Don't want to be in that. Yeah, you don't have your oh shit mitigation. I don't have my oh shit heal.
Yep. This direction. Okay.
Yep, you got turned around, did you?
Always do. And I've got a big group with a lot of AoE that I have to dodge around. I get lost.
Yeah.
Right. I want to go round the corner in a minute.
Okay.
Right, off I go. Last time I did that, I died.
Well, yeah, because you didn't have your mitigations. And
I don't
everything
have
was
my
at full health.
And I didn't warn you.
Yeah. Like, I was halfway down the corridor because I was staying away from the damage.
Oh shit. That'll teach me to try and be clever, won't it?
Ah, you're fine. Just a little airborne. You're still good. You're still good. Fine. That's what I did. Think I'm okay here? Yeah,
No, you're not.
we.
Round the corner.
Go for it.
I'll stick with this group,
Fair enough.
but I'll be pulling the icicles and round the next corner.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Even with being ready, you just died.
Yep. Right, I've popped every mitigation. Oh, fucking hell.
Jesus.
That's rough.
Oh. Well, yeah. That didn't go as planned.
Okay, let's just do the one group now.
Excuse me.
No excuse for you.
Damn it.
Ah, damn it.
Almost.
Oh, took my eyes off for a second. He's coming back.
Whee!
Don't pull me out of position.
I think I pulled you back into the attack.
You did. What's the name of this dragon, by the way?
Ivanbind? Or is bind?
Trying to set that up was why I missed that dodge.
That's fair.
I mean, if you're going to make a
more.
bad joke, commit to it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Commit to the bit.
Oh god. No. No, 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 no.
Yes, 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 yes.
No, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna pull until the first light thingy. Right.
All right. Yeah.
So stay with me.
There's some healing. So just in here, we just take very little amounts of damage.
The massive AoE from the eye doesn't damage us here.
Yeah, but also you were taking reduced damage. You were taking like next to no damage. Why don't... Oh, yeah, level 45. I do have hope. So I may as well use it.
Yep.
For some reason, I think Holy is a level 50 spell, but it's not. It's level 45.
Ugh, this ring. Okay, I'm going to pull to the corner. I'm not going to try and take the whole ring.
Okay, that's fine.
For other people might.
That's fine. I think they have.
Yep.
At least that thing is outside of my AoE range. I don't know if you're grabbing its crap.
Trying to.
Yep. how you didn't see the one-eyed evil coming this way, I don't know. Oh, I think they went over and they frickin'
Yeah,
done the.
they did the other
I mean, that's fair.
terminal. I think it was me who aggroed the group in the middle anyway. But I moved out of an AoE. You remember how this goes?
Yes, I done this yesterday, so I can get the captain's quest. Frickin' had to have my squadron dance.
Come on, come back. There we go. Okay, we have incoming. Sorry. Wasn't planning on eating that in particular, but
Too good.
whoa.
Would you stand in the light? Damn it. Take a crystal. This bard doesn't stand in the light. I am going to drag him into it.
Do it.
He's in the light. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. What do we do? Oh, you were going to the teleport, right?
Yep. I hate this place even with the changes they made.
This was frustrating.
It used to be worse.
I can very well imagine. How far are you going?
Up to the next group.
Alright.
Try not to pull two mixes at once. Just because of their stupid knockback. Oh, so what does the Reaper do? No, it's the Bard, sorry.
You know, he got knocked.
Oh, okay.
The toad pushed him. Bullshit. You're gonna need to give me a second.
Yeah, that's fine. Pop lucid dreaming.
I have already. It's on cooldown.
Shit.
Yeah, rezzing you like knocked me to 0. I had to pop lucid dreaming. Alright, I'm good. Go for it.
Right, pulling around the corner.
Okay.
Unless the toad tongue yoinks me. Make sure I stay top of the aggro list. There we go. Now I'm going to try and drag these guys through these explosions.
Yep.
What is it with bards today?
I don't know. That Reaper is took a beating.
Yeah, because I had to stop in the explosion because the bard ran ahead and pulled the aggro.
shit, man. You're going
Hitting the
too far.
mitts. Hitting the mitts. Hitting the mitts.
Oh, fucking A.
Stop standing in the fucking AoEs, people. For the love of...
I couldn't get to you in time. Fuck me. Oh, fuck this. Why are you not targeting the right people? You may as well res yourselves. I'm not going to give you res signals.
Christ almighty. Nah, well, looks like the Reaper's not going to get up. Because they have to one. Oh. I mean, I was trying to pull everything away from the environmental hazards.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't standing in there. I was standing back. Don't know why the bard was up front.
Why?
Why is the frickin'... Oh, well, the Reaper should be taking damage. Kind of. Standing next to you.
He's downright refusing to move from any of the AoEs. I might just aim some at him.
I think I may have just stood in an AoE. I don't know. And... Wish I could give you the commendation.
I doubt I'll get the commendation.
Well, I mean, I wish I could give you the
Oh, right.
commendation.
Okay, now I'm going to have to stand in the AoE for this.
Yep, no, that's fine.
As long as people don't go and get everything else.
Nope, well... Frickin'...
Well,
Ren
they can
did.
tank him.
No, I'm going to be tanking them. Be safe your healer. I don't think I got clipped there. Oh, he's gonna stand up in the fucking thing? For fuck's sake.
Right, I am not going to drag these two. I'm going to
Fine.
tank them here.
Alright.
Because the next area is a clusterfuck at the best of times.
Yep.
And with people who don't want to move whilst they're DPSing. Okay, now I'm going to pull past all the explosions.
Yep. Why?
Just, if he wants to stand in the AoEs, let him take the damage.
Well, I'm more wondering why the fuck he's leading.
Because some people are just like that.
He's not a tank.
Again, another person running off before the pull is finished because they're in a hurry. No, go on, you pull the boss. I'll wait out here. No, don't go in. Don't help him.
Well, someone is. Ow!
Yeah, watch out, because if I get targeted...
Oh, I'm dead. I was targeted. Well, have fun. Fucking moron. Wow, Jarls are still alive. I'm surprised. Oh, there goes one. There goes two. What's his
All
HP
on me
like?
then, is it?
Yes, it is you. Start running. Why do you want red sickness?
Just leave him down. We don't need him. If you're up...
I mean, I'm standing here, but like, why would you want res sickness? You get reduced stats and reduced HP pool, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure about the HP, but you definitely do get some reductions in stats.
Fuck's sake. Fucking moron. Just wait. Fucking up here then, you piece of shit.
Are you going to wait this time? They're actually waiting this time. Look at that. They've learned.
They didn't, because they still got attacked first. Oh, I'm being targeted. Okay. We go all the way over this side then. Right, let's not stand in front of this asshole. He's targeted.
I am.
Jesus Christ, people.
Yeah, no, that's... I don't think he's affected by the aggro table on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Just full stay clear, please.
Alright, run away. Get out of range. Out of melee range.
Well, no, I'm nowhere near him.
Come on, give me a break. Fine.
Holy hell, I actually got a commendation.
Yeah, I didn't. You're at 60.
I am at 60.
Congo rats.
Congo rats. Thank you. Raya O would call a meeting to discuss measures against the taint. Ilya, we have conceived a plan to deal with the taint. We would share the particulars with everyone. Might I trouble you to fetch Ashiva? She will have returned to Fall Gourd Float, I believe. Pray return here after you have notified her. Our rune and I shall be waiting. Thank you for the help.
No problem. I'm going to jump in a dungeon whilst you're doing that.
Yep. Oh, it's you, Ilya. I must apologize for my earlier display. The Seedseers wish to see me despite the disrespect I showed them. Though their ways baffle me, it cannot be denied that they care for the forest. Perhaps they deserve more credit than I gave them. I will go, of course. Let us strike out at once. Thanks for coming. Without further ado, let us begin. After our last meeting, I went to the Guardian Tree and presented the tainted flesh to the Great One. His reaction was telling. The befuddled ether it bears is identical to the taint which now threatens the Twelvewood. Unless we stop Alaqua, the forest will be reduced to a wasteland of death. Ilya gave me to understand that you have conceived of a plan to deal with the taint. What is this plan? Simply put, Arun and I shall accompany you to the Dravanian Forelands. As you are doubtless aware, we Pajals are chosen by the elementals to convey their will. Should that will go unheard or misinterpreted, harmony would be lost and tragedy inevitably befell. In order to prevent this, we strive to hone our sensitivity to the elements far beyond the limits of ordinary men. And this sensitivity allows us to perceive even the slightest fluctuations in the ether. With our faculty for sensing aether, Arun and I shall ascertain the site of Alaqua's experiments. And once we find it, we shall join our powers to Ilya and purge the taint once and for all. You would leave the forest? But what of the will of the elementals? Rest assured, we have obtained the Elder Seed Seer's permission. Our sister shall see to it that the elementals do not go unheard during our absence. But above all, your word struck home. We will not leave the two of you to bear the burden alone. We shall do all we can to aid you, as Pajals and White Mages both. You truly mean to leave the forest and help us? In the heat of the moment, I forgot myself and spoke out of turn. I pray you can forgive me. There is naught to forgive. On the contrary, we are grateful to you for opening our eyes. Now I trust that we can rely upon you to guide the way. Listen, Ilya. This will be our first time outside the forest, and we will most certainly make fools of ourselves. I would thank you not to enjoy yourself overmuch. I shall escort the Seed Seers to Tailfeather. Pray meet us there. Time to jump around. I might actually speak to the Sennas here. Everything should be so different. I am doing just fine, thank you for asking. There is nothing to it.
I mean, you're just basically taking the ultimate expressions of needs out of their comfort zone.
Yeah. So here we are at Tailfeather. Why, the journey here wasn't nearly as daunting as I expected. I dare say we could have made it without Escobar. Bold words coming from someone who barely hugged our guides during the entire journey. Seeing as we're here, we ought to get to work. Do you sense anything, brother? I do. An anomaly in the ether that wrenches the stomach. It emanates from the north and west. A cavern lies in that direction. Morn, 'tis called. And if memory serves, so too does a water vein. It seems to me that is where we must go. I must warn you all, though. That area is thick with dragons. We must proceed with caution. The dragons, you say? Well, I, for one, would welcome the excitement. The journey thus far has been rather dull for my tastes. Dull suits us just fine, sister. Remember, our priority is to purge the taint. As if I would forget. The fate of the Twelveswood is at stake. Let us make haste to mourn and confront Alakwa. Hey, she's just got a little bit of wanderlust. It's just... Let her be. You're questioning your teachings. She's finding wanderlust. What's the harm? Oh, Jesus Christ. I've got to work out whereabouts inside of the mountain this is.
Yeah.
I think I know where it is, roughly.
Have fun.
I think I've got to go up this way. I think I've got to go up this path. There should be... Yep, the entrance here. Nope, I was incorrect! Ha ha! Back. Alright. I think I'm going to go to the mountain proper from somewhere near here. Oh, this entrance. Oh no, this is the same bloody cave. Over this way, though, however. So, you are still alive. Most intriguings. Horns such as I have, yet you are not Ura. Okay, how... I mean, I am Ura. Why did you not acknowledge that? In fact, I'm the same subspecies of Ura as you. That's not fair. Well, whatever you are no different from the others. You have come to interfere with my experiments, but know this. It is your ignorance that has led us down this path. We, Zalia, are nomads who roam and live off the land. My tribe was no different. Yet, though we did no harm to those whose lands we traversed, they treated us as vermin. In their ignorance, they feared us, and that fear manifested as spite and violence. My loved ones and I were cursed at, spat upon, beaten, and worse. It was out of the desire to protect them that I began my search. Such pain we have suffered. I swore that I would visit upon the ignorant masses 100-fold. And soon I shall fulfill my goal, for my experiment has finally bore fruit. To be sure, there is still work to be done. Such robust flesh cannot be sustained by ordinary ether. Nay, it must needs be fed something far more potent. The taint. My pet can go only where the taint exists, and so I shall fill this whole world with it. Sister, I sense naught but befuddled aether from that dragon. This is without a doubt the source of the taint. We must needs purify its whole. You would get in the way of my vengeance? Then you shall be the first to feel my wrath. I like Uran's staff.
Isn't he using a wand?
He might be using a wand. I think he is, yeah.
I do find it a little disappointing that they basically took the wand and shield option from white and black mage.
Yeah.
But it would have made inventory even more unruly.
Right.
Oh. Need to mute for a moment.
Okie dokie. the taint eliminated at the source, the 12's wood is safe again. We, all of us, can accomplish far more than we dare imagine. No. Do you not see that I am a sister of yours? My dreams, all gone to dust. I'm powerless. Powerless to protect my people. Powerless to change anything. We are cowards, all of us. That which we do not understand instills fear within us, and so we lash out. In return, you sought to strike back at those who hurt you. You have done terrible things and must be held to account for your crimes. But know that it is not too late to make amends. You still have a chance to atone. Your knowledge may yet be used for good. You need to find a new purpose, and I should be glad to help you look for it. With Aliqua apprehended, it seems safe to say that the danger to the 12's wood is past. We owe it all to the two of you. The experience has taught me much and more, not least of all how powerless I was in the face of an external threat. If I am to protect the forest, I must needs spend less time with my head in the treetops and more with my feet on the ground. To that end, I shall strive to be as fragile as Master Atoa was, standing ready to journey to the ends of the world if need be. Were it not for your shining example, I never would have found the courage to come to this decision. I cannot thank you enough. Master Arun, when the time comes for you to embark upon your journey, pray allow me to accompany you. It isn't safe to travel alone. You know this to be true. Besides, you need someone to keep a record of all your deeds. They might be passed on to a future generation. For all my bold words, I am still but a green sapling. Nevertheless, I would serve you faithfully as my grandfather once served Master Atoa. I should be heartened to have your company, Ashuria. I shall endeavour to be a Pajal worthy of your respect. Thank you,
It's not
Master
like he
Arun.
can see
Jesus
where
Christ.
It's not like he can see where he's going with that haircut.
No.
And I'm back. Hello.
Welcome back. Thank
Did I
you,
give you a
Master
jump
Arun.
scare?
You did, yes, you son of a bitch.
Excellent.
Thank you, Master Arun. I swear you'll not be disappointed in me. Excuse me. New purpose. We all are, okay. Yeah, you're just saying the same things. Arun and I shall escort Alakwa and place her in the Wood Whaler's care. Pray come see us afterwards at Camp Tranquil. We would thank you properly. And that's probably the last we see of Alakwa. Because why would they continue a storyline that they've set up?
Oh, ye of little faith.
Yeah, I have little faith. And what of it? Oh no, it's the FFA. Not to be confused with the FAA. I shall soon depart with Master Arun. I am glad for this opportunity to see you again. You've given me the courage to make a change. I cannot thank you enough. Alright, so Arun is going on a journey. During the entire walk back, Alakwa did not so much as favor us a glance, but neither did she attempt to flee. I believe there is hope for her yet. Till such a time as she finds a new purpose, I shall visit her cell as often as my duty allows. With the source of the taint banished, the Great One's warnings have ceased. We may rest easy for a time. Disaster has been averted thanks to you and Ashivia. We are eternally in your debt. You are very kind for saying so, my lady, but I have done scarcely a thing. All your gratitude should be reserved for Ilya. Allow me to thank you as well, Ilya. Had you not sought me out that day, I may never have found my true calling. Beginning today, I shall accompany Master Arun as he works to maintain peace and harmony within the Twelswood. I know not where our journeys will take us, but when next we meet, I shall stand before you a stronger woman. We had best be on our way. Fare you well on your own journeys, Ilya. I look forward to seeing you again, within the Twelswood and without. Well, they pretty much exhausted everything I intended to say. So I shall say but this. I mean to do my part as well. Together with my siblings, I shall work to preserve the harmony of the forest, protecting it from threats both within and without. As for you, Ilya of the White, with your newfound powers, pray continue employing our art for the betterment of the realm. May the light and succor and solace shine wheresoever you may go. Tetragrammaton.
So the reason why I like that story
Yeah.
is because it makes sense.
Right.
Somebody who's basically been ostracized and bullied and put down
Yep. Is looking to take revenge.
wants revenge.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we've got White Mage now to 60, so that there is at least another healer I can use.
Yep. Can you start the next series of quests on that yet, or do you need to?
No, I need to have done the opening quest for Stormblood.
Right.
Is it Stormblood?
Yeah, Stormblood's the next expansion for you.
You must complete the main scenario quest, The Far Edge of Fate.
Right.
But chances are what I'll do is I might end up being 70 by the time we get there. Who knows? But it'll be one of those cases again where it's like, at the very least, I'd want to unlock all of the areas where I would end up going.
Right.
And then do them all in succession. It's at least it condenses it down to be all being done at one time, you know?
Yeah.
With that, I don't really think I've got time to go through any of the other ones because they'll take, probably about an hour and a half, maybe, to do another one of the unlocks.
If you're doing all of the quests back to back.
Yes, I did want to come here. Did I?
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
If you're wanting to speak to Martin and the Waliqui.
I'd like to unlock the whatchamacallit. I forget what it's called. The carnival. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But YouTube will be back in a second. Just got to pause it very quickly. Be right back. Alright, YouTube, and we return. So, let us go with this. Martin has found some time between performances to train you in the ways of the Blue Mage. This one I'll do as and when I can. Well, well, if it isn't my gifted apprentice, Ilya. Before you say anything, let me guess. You're here because you've learned Blood Drain and you want to hear my next bit of advice. Am I right? I'm right, aren't I? The next step is to... It's time. The Great Azero. It's him. The Great Azero. It's like all my name days have come at once. Please, say it first one more time. Haha, how can I refuse my adoring public? Master of knowledge beyond the comprehension of mere mortals, and wielder of arcane's magic as unfathomable as the deepest ocean. Hearken, foul beasts, the indomitable keeper of the blue has come. 'Tis I, the Great Azero. He said it. He actually said it. Sorry about that, just doing my bits to keep the coin rolling in. Where were we? Ah, yes. I know a great spot for a bit of training. Meet me at the Spineless Basin. I'll explain everything when we get there. That scene reminds me of of Dragon Ball The Great Saiyaman. Yes. Yes, it does.
You might run into some trouble unlocking the carnival.
Oh?
Don't quote me on this.
Mm-hmm.
But if I remember correctly, then you need to unlock an ability that comes from a dungeon.
Oh. And none of y'all like doing Blue Mage.
I'm kind of nonplussed on the whole thing.
Fair enough. I mean, the Mox may be interested, he just hasn't done anything for it. Apparently, yes, I do, from what Kuro was saying. Glad to see you survived the track. I hope the Hornets didn't give you any bother. In fact, they're the reasons we're here. They are some especially angry ones that would be perfect targets for practicing your blue magic. They're tough, but not too tough. Some of the folk call them man-eaters, but I think that's an exaggeration. Anyway, why not give Blood Drain a try? It'll draw out some of the enemy's ether to help you cast more spells. Someone has appeared. Thank you, Great Zero, for getting rid of that pesky hornet. He was a right nasty bastard if ever I saw one. Here's your payment, as agreed. Ah, I didn't see you there. How goes the training? Just stoically standing there. Maybe one day I can get paid for doing nothing too. Working for free is more like it. Come on, don't be like that. You had a chance to hone your skills, and that bloke can go about his business without being stung to buggery. If he's willing to part with a few gil for it, who am I to say no? Once we get back to Uldar, I'll divvy up the earnings. I'll see you outside the Celestium. Ah, there you are. What took you so long? You're showing signs of improvements, but you want a few more tricks up your sleeves before you can step into the arena. Those pit fiends don't mess about. I reckon what you need is Mind Blasts. Once you've learnt it, come and find me and we'll continue your training. Now here's your payments for the hornet you put down.
Back in a moment, Ronzi.
Okie dokie. You think I'm being stingy? Listen, miss, I've already subtracted the fees for your training. If I charged any less, I'd be cutting my own throat. That's why they called it the Blues. Level 20. Said Mind Blast, right? No, I think it's that one. Maybe that one. Tamtara? Ah, okay. So, I mean, I could do it at level. Or I can just over-level and then do it that way, I guess. A little frustrating. No matter. Don't really have the time to do much else, I don't think. Oh, we're looking for this. I know what I could do. I can potentially do this. It's level 48 quest. Oh, that's fair enough. Olmiox has had it up to here with Voice's utter incompetence. Ah, friendly one. This one would ask a favor. Bumbling one spends all day sleeping on a paper stack pillow, yes? So this one thought to put that one to work. This one gives Bumbling one needles and thread, but Bumbling one bricks finger and starts screaming and sobbing. This one's head still hurts. So this one finds simpler task. Asks Bumbling one to collect leaves for Naximozox. Simple, yes, but Bumbling one does not return. This one has had enough bumbling of one's bumblings. But Naximox is concerned. Friendly one should go talk to concerned one. Well, if this is... Well, I mean... Should be okay. Maybe. This one is Nathiox Leafcrafter. Walking one is sent by Olmiox. Yes? This one is thankful. Olmiox placed four-eyed one in this one's care. Asked that this one find work for that four-eyed one that would not bumble. So this one sent four-eyed one in search of leaves of great shelter tree. This one casts see-through spell on four-eyed one for safe return. But night turns to day and that one is nowhere to be seen. This one suspects that four-eyed one is see-through no more, and shakes and shivers behind trees somewhere. Four-eyed one is useless, but does not deserve to die. Please find four-eyed one, friendly one. Will do. Oh, friend, ever a sight for sore eyes you are. Pray forgive me, I was just my way back from collecting leaves for my dear friend Nathiox. And I must say I harvested quite a haul when I somehow lost my way. Next thing I knew, my transparency spell had worn off, and that means all those nasty forest critters can see us, yes? What say we return to Little Solace, and quickly at that. Friendly One is back so soon? Is Chosen One safe and sound? What? Friendly One only now returns to this one? Saved Bumbling One, but moments ago? This cannot be. Friendly One was here moments ago. Told this one the Friendly One would go look after... Yeah, how could this one be so foolish? This one has terrible feelings. Must see Elder One at once. Oh dear. Looks like someone glammed themselves as us and tried to impersonate us. Oh, shit. Ah, this one's eyes to be believed. Chosen's one podling, stolen from this one's care. Brave One steals Chosen Ones from us, but why? Was Brave One fooling these ones all along? This one thinks grey-haired one needs new spectacles. Why, I'll be, friend. You never told me you had a twin sister. This one is surrounded by fools. Makes this one's task all the easier. Chosen One! Foolish ones are foolish indeed to try and outwit this one. But worry not, foolish ones. Chosen One's podling is safe in the hands of this one. Ah, the podling trembles with power. The time of rebirth draws near. Yes, at long last, this one will finally reclaim the forest for these ones. With Chosen's One power, these ones will be pushed aside by walking ones no longer. Yes, this one will teach Chosen One the way of the Almighty One, Lord Ramu. This one will teach Chosen One of all those who are enemies to these ones. Walking ones, steals ones, treacherous ones. This one will destroy everyone. This is annoying. Probably Dragoon. If Chosen One is born in Duliox's care, it's not just these ones who will suffer, everyone will be in danger. These ones must find Chosen One, but where to look? Curses, if only walking ones had sent real Smart One instead of bumbling four-eyed one. But this one will think of something. Brave One, please help defend these ones homes against Touch One's attacks. These ones have no one else to turn to. Alright, well, that's that. What are you giving? Oh, you're giving the top ones, okay. Well, that, at the very least, is that. I can get a reputation with them now. I'll need to
Hello.
increase. Hello! Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Are you oh-knowing?
I see some account bans coming for members of my free company in the near future.
Oh. Well, I'm about to end, so you can tell me once I've finished. So we don't get banned. Right.
No, it's just you know how when you get close to certain models, items will vanish rather than just clip.
Yeah.
They are talking about how somebody seems to have found a way to exploit that for the portraits to make some more not safe for work.
Yeah. People really need to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, considering they changed it from when they first implemented it so that your character's face has to be visible.
Yeah.
So you didn't just have portraits of people's butts. And people have received, I think, at least temporary bans, if not permanent bans, for some of the more risque ones they've done. So it's yeah.
Yeah. Bloody people. Fine. Well, that is that.
I am assuming you are crafting planets with Trinky this evening.
Yes, that is the plan.
Okie dokie.
So it'll be tomorrow that we'll be playing this again. Well, I'll be streaming this again at the very least.
Yeah.
I'll probably be on this once I'm back from my parents. So, but YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. It helps the channel grow, gets us noticed by that algorithm. Leave those comments down below so I will respond to you in kind you do leave something. But if you're going to talk about any of the plot points, because this is a blind playthrough, please do put spoilers at the beginning of your comments where I can use my discretion to read through it. You'll still receive a comment all the same. There's the lore objects merge store, there's my throne list if you want to help me out that way. There is the link for the Quill and Shardfall game and system. If you want to blend your fitness and gaming together, you can use that link down below to get $40 or equivalent off of your purchase. And for full transparency, I do get a small kickback if you use that link. Yeah, the next things like later today after this, from when you've seen this upload, we'll be playing some more Final Fantasy. We'll be continuing the Hildebrand story. more than likely, probably interceded with some dungeons because queues, and I'm not sure if Mox has finished his book. We'll find out. But yeah, we'll be doing some of that. I don't know how much of. I don't know how much if he's actually started Hildebrand. But I'll let him know that we got through at least two quests, two quest lines, two storylines, two sections,
Yeah.
two end cutscenes for Hildebrand.
I think that's probably the better way to put it. Yeah. Difficult to
So
kind of figure out.
the two arc transitions.
Yeah,
Anyway,
sure.
until next time, YouTube, may you stay safe in this broken masquerade.